Yo, geometry. What's up? What's good? PlayStation Showcase. Let's go. Goes to Wire Tokyo, huh? That's kind of cool. I can watch for longer. Oh yeah. How come? Ooh, what's this? I'll stream this show and then I'll take a break and then come back later. Isn't it? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
The matriarch wishes to share it with you. United in the light of belief, all suffering, all grief will end. What's wrong with you? Oh, I think. Yeah, I think I'm having a heart attack. Cease the silence. Osmo, how you doing,
I
buddy?
haven't really played this kind of game, man.
During that ritual with the priests, they kept talking about a promise.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined a cult.
So let us investigate for you.
Always a catch.
Doesn't really appeal to me, but there'll be people out there who are interested in this.
Long time no see.
The current probability of defeating the
Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
Is that bad? It sounds bad.
it is.
Alan Wake is coming to PlayStation though for the first time. I missed the beginning of this, so I'm not sure what happened in the beginning.
By rejecting the promise, you have proven
Among Us is coming to PlayStation. Oh really? I haven't played that, but a lot of people I see have been playing it recently.
That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way.
Yeah, I wonder what other stuff they got planned for it. I mean, it hasn't. It's only been on for like, well, it's about half an hour almost, right? Did you see the beginning, Geometry? What is this? Nosferatu. Oh, it looks quite good to be honest. Looks quite good. Blood Hunt. Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming to PlayStation 5, unsurprisingly. Oh, is this is Deathloop. Oh man, they've been showing this game off a lot, man. But it's not my kind of game.
The Visionaries. 8 geniuses who painted up a prison and named it freedom. Locked us all in one repeating day. Their eternity. Endless party that you can never leave. She always one step ahead. Come on, Colt. You gotta put this together. Somebody built this place. Somebody's sending me these messages from the future or the past, whenever. And some jackass wrecked every plane out here. Is this a contest for them? Some type of experiment? How does this time loop work? Does anybody remember? Why is everyone wearing a mask? Like, what people do that means no studio, am I? Huh. Is that? Damn, you look good. I've imagined myself a way out.
I don't know, man. This cartoony kind of shooter, it's not really my thing. Hi, my 23. Hey, man. You're on earlier.
Gonna break this time loop before it breaks me.
Yeah. You alright? I'm just catching the the Sony State of Play. I didn't see the beginning. I don't know if there was any really good games in the beginning. But we've seen like Alan Wake remastered, Grand Theft Auto 5 for PlayStation. Oh, it's just all their new games they're going to be coming out with, yeah, for PlayStation or Sony PlayStation. It started half an hour ago, so I think it probably lasts for an hour, maybe. What is this? Jeez, they didn't even show much of that game, man. I do have a PlayStation 5, but it would be cool if there's more games out for it. I suppose they're coming. Live stream. I'm streaming. It's their. This is Sony PlayStation's their own live stream on YouTube, man. No, it's Sony's. It's Sony's showcase of games. My 23 for their upcoming PlayStation games. It's happening now. It's actually, you know, it's their own live stream. So thanks for dropping by, dude. I would like to see Gran Turismo and God of War. Any Sega games. I'm a big fan of Sega. My 23. I like you know, like I'm a bit of an old school Sega fan, you know. I don't know what kind of game that kind of a weird game, man, but yeah, I like Sonic, man. I do. You know, being Sega, I like Sonic a lot, man. Oh, what's this? Uncharted? A new Uncharted? Or compilation? Remastered. Oh, Oh, they're remastering the Uncharted games for PS.
A bunch of thieves digging around in the ship.
Oh crap!
Everyone obsessed with this treasure. Let's hope they deserve
Yeah,
it.
another remastered. I think they were remastered before, I think. Was it? Oh, kind of. Were they remastered?
Are you ready to seek your fortune?
Yeah. GTA 5 is coming in
Green Hills had a
March
PlayStation
2022.
Studio. PlayStation Studios, at its heart, is a diverse and passionate group of storytellers. At our
For
collective,
PS5.
AAA studios all across the globe. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling. As creators, PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further. Our world-class development teams at PlayStation Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming experiences for PS5, and we're only just getting started. As you'll see today with the lineup of exclusive games coming from PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while always embracing the legacy of PlayStation and creating games that matter. Games that you're not going to find anywhere else. Enjoy.
I would like to see some older Sony IP get a come back. You know, Twisted Metal. I would like Twisted Metal to come back, man.
At the dark end of the street, that's where we always meet. Hiding in the shadows where we don't belong.
Some country vibes going on. Oh, watch out, dude. Oof. I don't think I need to tell him to watch out. It's Wolverine. Shit, that looks good, man. If there's a Wolverine game coming out, I'd be on that. I'd be on that. Looks quite early though. No gameplay footage, man. Polyphony Digital. Is this Gran Turismo? I think it is. It's Gran Turismo, the new one. Yeah, for a Switch probably. I heard my 23. I'm interested with this game. It's basically like Sony's flagship racing game, isn't it? Looks sweet. Shiny cars. Yeah, I know. I got Super as a classic. M20, my 23, isn't it? Toyota Supra, man. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down for more Gran Turismo. Oh, it looks good. But you know it's gonna look good, man. Gran Turismo's always look amazing, man, for the games, man. Yeah, I play Forza as well. Not all of them, but some of them, man. Skyline. Porsche. Oh, it's in gameplay footage. Ooh. Oh, it looks good. Yeah, I do like cars. My 23, I do. Yeah, I do like cars, man. I got Jeeps racing. I'm not like a massive petrol head, but I do like cars, you know, very much. Gran Turismo 7. That's going to be a next year release, probably. I think, maybe.
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal. One who could push
Spider-Man! Spider-Man!
could surprise me. One who could even lead me. Yet all I found is disappointment. When one of you finally gave me what I desired,
It's Venom! Do you drive My 23? Spider-Man 2? Oh, 2023. Yeah, there wasn't any gameplay footage, so it's probably still quite early. Nice, nice. God of War! Oh, really? That's cool. 23. Yeah, I drive most days. 23. It's another one of Sony's big titles.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to be afraid, God.
I don't want to fight anymore. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war, that's fine.
I've never really been into this series, but I'm curious about it. I might play it sometime.
Well, can't recognize that dour expression anywhere.
Morgan's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
Easy. The only man who wore these lands is dead.
Well, a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't.
I know, right?
We gotta find him.
Come in.
What?
All yards be the hairpin to him.
We're trying
Have
to
you played a God of War game before?
And what if the only way to do that is war?
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment.
Okay.
Start thinking like a
Let's see.
general.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person? In moments of crisis,
Oh, it looks good, man. It looks.
panic is nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
Dear,
Are you coming with us?
God of War Ragnarok.
Look at your eggs are soon enough. Well, some of them.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, man. I think it's coming out on PS4 and PS5. Do you drive a lot then, my Trinity? Yeah, they do. They do, right? Yeah, you're right, there, man. They love that kind of world, man, like Viking stuff, right? Yeah, that is true, man. Yeah, yeah, you're right. There's loads of there's loads of games like that, isn't there? To be honest, Valheim on Steam. Oh, Assassin's Creed. It's never really been my thing, but I do get why people like it, man. I have played some of Black Flag a little bit, but just wasn't really my thing.
Where's that dour expression anywhere?
And that was the PlayStation Showcase. We've got more info and updates coming right now, and I'm in fact joined by no less than PlayStation Studios head Herman Hulst. Herman, really strong showing here from PlayStation Studios tonight, including an awesome new look at GT7 and finally a release date.
GT7 is coming in March, and I don't think fans are going to be disappointed with
March.
what Yamauchi-san and Polyphony
Damn,
have worked with.
that's pretty soon,
What we're
man.
doing with GT7 is we're pulling from the entire history of the franchise,
That's pretty
taking
soon.
some of the best features
I'd be
into
on that. I'm
GT7,
beyond that Gran Turismo
keeping it
7, man. It
in,
looks good to
arcade
me.
missions, all that good stuff. And I got a chance to play, and it just looks and plays sensationally. The haptics, the vibrations, you feel the roads, the pull and the weight of the different cars. I'll tell you, the one thing that I personally really liked is the braking variations through the adaptive triggers. That really kind of makes you feel like you're an incredible racer, and for me, that's great.
Great to hear.
Yeah, have you played on the PS5 pad? My 23. It's really good, man. He's right about the adaptive triggers because I was really impressed with it on my PS5, man.
Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank, A Rift Apart, and now two big reveals tonight in the form of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine. It's kind of a shock. You work really closely with Insom, Herman.
Oh,
So
really?
what can you tell us
Yeah,
about
definitely
the
give it a
secrets
try if
behind
you get a chance to
Insom
play on the
so
PS5.
fired up about the Marvel universe?
I mean, Sid, you said it. Insomniac are on fire. They've been just so productive. And I think the team in Insomniac, they're really always challenging themselves to raise the bar with their approach to storytelling and craftsmanship. And it's really evident in the consistently high quality of games that they've been delivering over the years. I think on top of that, they really prize collaboration amongst their team. And that collaboration that also extends to the way that they work with other PlayStation teams, but also their work with their great partners at Marvel, and that collaboration resulted in the
A Wolverine game could be really good, man. I'd be interested in that.
Extremely excited to be
I'm not so
further
into
immersed
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man
but
2 now.
Wolverine.
And they're also going to be raising the
Yeah.
bar again, in terms of immersion, action, visual fidelity. I think Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be a spectacular showpiece for
Yeah, I would be on
I'm
that.
also so thrilled to then bring gamers an emotional and a suspenseful journey into Marvel's Wolverine. I think that PlayStation fans are really going to be in for a treat over the
He
next
was
few
always
years.
one of the best characters of X-Men, I thought, anyway.
And on multiple fronts. Tonight we also got our first big look at God of War Ragnarok. Herman, what can you tell us about where Santa Monica Studio is going with this one?
Like many of the fans, I'm personally really invested in the relationship between Kratos and Atreus. We got to see in the trailer that there's some real tension brewing between them as Ragnarok
Yeah,
approaches.
yeah.
So, I can't wait for players to see how that relationship between them
Yeah, yeah,
unfolds.
I agree,
You
man.
gotta trust me when I say that Santa Monica Studio have prepared quite a few twists and turns for players as they set up the finale of the Norse saga in God of War Ragnarok.
We're going to get an update on God of War Ragnarok from Santa Monica Studio here in just a moment. But before you go, Herman, want to get your take on Horizon Forbidden West. Now, we've learned that this one is coming out in February. I am sure that by this point you have played it. So, what has jumped out
Mm.
to you? What can you tell us about the game?
I've had a chance to play the game on PS4 and PS5, and it looks great on both. For PS5, the level of detail on Aloy, her kits, their lighting, it's just exceptional. Even more amazing because the environments have so much going on too. From the ruins of San Francisco to those new underwater areas, everything just looks breathtaking. And it loads really fast because of the SSD. Plus, the combat in the game offers so much variety. It's all based on player choice. There's so many cool weapons and tools, and when you combine these together, that comes in really handy when you're dealing with the new machines. On PS5, the haptic feedback on the controller, I think in my mind really adds to the experience, when you're firing arrows and the other ammo. The team at Gorilla, I know them so well. I'm super proud of them. They're creating something incredibly special. And I just can't wait for gamers to get the next chapter of Aloy's adventure in their hands.
Thanks for the update, Herman. We're joined now by Eric and Corey from Santa Monica Studio. And I wanted to check in with you two on the big announce we saw just a few minutes ago, God of War Ragnarok. We finally got our first big look at it. And actually, Eric, I wanted to start with you. You've been involved with every single God of War, including 2018's God of War. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, Sid. I've been with the studio since 2004 in many different capacities, working with both Santa Monica and Ready at Dawn on the God of War franchise. And I don't know why, but they thought it'd be a good idea to say, hey, do you want to direct this one? And so that's what I'm doing. I'm directing God of War Ragnarok, or as Corey likes to call it, never heard of it. So that's the update on that.
So, Eric, why the shift in leadership on God of War Ragnarok?
It's always been a tradition here at Santa Monica to change the directors across the games. We've had really good success with that. Corey's been the only repeat director, and rightfully so. He's pretty damn good at what he does. So that's kind of what it is.
The important thing for us is to be able to kind of get a fresh perspective each time, but also, a fresh pair of legs in the sense that you're really exhausted at the end of finishing one of these things. So you got to con somebody else into doing it, like him.
So, Eric, what aesthetics or themes sort of resonate with you as a creator? I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is like, how do you see yourself leaving your fingerprints on God of War Ragnarok?
It's kind of the designer in me wants to answer one way, but as a director, you have to answer a different way. I think you have to learn how to jettison your own profession when you switch over to the director's role, which I'm sure Corey can understand. I mean, he kind of animated a little bit on God of War 2, and we kind of had to throw it all out, except for that sneaky backflip that Kratos has never done again that we left in. That's the perk of being the director, I guess. But from my point of view, like, we want to tell a very heartfelt and epic story as a father and son on a journey.
What I would like to see some of the older PlayStation games come to PS5 at 23, because there's a lot of good Sony games, that are on the original PlayStation or PlayStation 2 and 3. Not, I mean, what they've announced mainly is like sequels, right? The God of War, another sequel, Gran Turismo 7, another sequel, Horizon was it, Forbidden West, another sequel. Like, I think it's probably because
So, with the game officially being called God of War Ragnarok,
they don't want to go with like more risk, isn't it? Maybe, I don't know, but I mean, they're good games, obviously. Like, I'm sure they're probably going to be good games, but it would be cool if there'd be some of the older games to revive, and maybe some, I don't know, some newer ones as well.
And I think Chris Judge said it best in the announce trailer last year. Prepare yourselves.
the last game ended with a teaser of sorts for Thor. And I just gotta know, was that Thor's voice we heard?
Because, like, I don't know, games, I don't know, like, some of the older ones, like, I don't know, I can think of, like, I don't know, Twisted Metal is one that I would like to see come back.
One of my favorite characters ever. And we're just delighted to have him come play in the God of War sandbox. And his take on Thor and our take visually on Thor are very different.
And there's a lot of PlayStation games, good PS2 games,
This big, burly, mystic man-child Just a
Hasn't
little
been
off
many
topic,
Japanese games
but
either
it's definitely
shown either
exciting
so
if
far.
you
Mainly,
experience more of that when the game's
oh well, although
We
Gran
also heard the
Turismo is
name
a Japanese
Odin
game.
in
And
tonight's trailer. So I imagine if we're going to experience Ragnarok, Odin's going to have to play a pretty big role here, right?
definitely. I mean, Odin is the Allfather of all the realms, so he's going to show up when Ragnarok happens. We're very, very happy to have Mr. Richard Schiff come on to play Odin for us. You may know him as Toby from The West Wing. This was one that we never thought was going to happen. It was like kind of a shot in the dark, and he got back to us, and we walked around the mocap volume, and he was just like, "I've never done anything like this before. Let's do it." And so the kind of rest is history. So I can't wait for people to experience that and see how he factors in. It's a very different take again, much like Thor. And he's like a old man who's just kind of busy with his own things and doing whatever he wants, and he doesn't live in a castle or anything like that. So it's a again a different take, kind of what we do. We just take what's known and curveball it a little bit and make it special.
We also saw a couple of new characters tonight. So what can you tell us about them?
Are you talking about the little squid? Oh no, you're talking about Tyr. Tyr, the big guy. Yeah, yeah. He's the Norse god of war. And Kratos and Atreus have finally found him. We talked a lot about him in 2018, so we were like, oh, might as well show him.
I'd like to see some RPGs.
Like with the little wink and smile from Anger.
I like to play
She's one of the
RPGs as well.
And her story is pretty amazing and how it fits into.
I don't know if you like to play any RPGs,
Tyr's being played by Ben.
like more traditional JRPG kind of games.
A giant as Tyr is, and then Angerbot is being played by Leia De Leon Hayes, who's a complete treasure on set.
Like
chemistry with the other characters is amazing. She's one of the last giants that's living.
Sort of like Final Fantasy kind of style, you know, or Grandia,
so
or
many talented people at the studio building this trailer and putting it together.
or
So
you know,
shout out to the team. I love you guys. I wish you could be here doing this interview with me. I wish you were all behind me right now at the studio. That would have been completely amazing. And lastly to our fans.
yeah, RPG, yeah, like Final Fantasy, man.
And I cannot wait to watch all
Yeah,
the
role-playing games.
messages,
Yeah,
the reaction videos that you guys put out.
I like those style games, man.
And just get excited and hyped, and then use that
Like,
to push us
yeah.
to finish the game. So thank you very much.
Now, Corey, we haven't heard a whole lot out of you here.
I think
So
Sony
now that we know you're not
like
directing God of War,
trying to do more of a like a Western style
clue about
kind of
what you may or may not be working on next.
games.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like me to just spill the beans and tell you everything that's going on right now. We're actually doing a bunch of stuff. It's really exciting, all the things that we're doing, and you're tempted to know.
Yeah, because if normally Sony's Japanese company, so
Specifically, mostly because we're.
but obviously they're popular worldwide, and I think that
Understand that that's what everyone was saying. God of War.
with this kind of like showcase, they're showing more games that appeal to Europeans
I
and
think we'll wait to
Americans, and I mean there are some.
All right. Well, thank you, Corey, and thank you, Eric. And next up, we have Ryan Treadwell. He's the lead producer at
RP
Aspire.
mode on GTA, so I guess I would like to play it. Yeah.
We got the announcement of a remake for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
No
Ryan,
way.
the question is this like a remaster?
No way. It got a remake of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
This is a complete remake.
Are you serious? This is a great game.
For Star Wars Knights
I missed the beginning of it.
we are rebuilding from the ground up while maintaining that integrity of story and character from the original.
I'm not a big fan of Star Wars, but I remember seeing my friend play this game and it's really good.
Adding some higher
It's really good.
The original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is a true classic and one of our favorite Star Wars stories ever. We want to honor that original story and make it as impactful for players today. In terms of the visuals, we have an opportunity to present this story with a much higher level of fidelity than was possible in the past, while making sure that we're being authentic to what players loved about that original game.
So we know Aspire from bringing classic Star Wars games to modern consoles. But this is a much bigger project than anything the studio's tackled before. So what can you tell me about the team behind the game?
It's a really good game, man.
While Aspire has enjoyed a great relationship with Lucasfilm Games through our work,
I'm not even into Star Wars that much, but I watched my friend play through this game mostly, even though I didn't play it, and I thought it was really good, man.
we had to assemble the right team to do this project justice. We put together a team full of industry veterans from fan favorite RPGs, even including the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It has
has been a really rewarding experience to assemble such a talented team to bring back an epic game. Of course, we're also working closely with the amazing teams at PlayStation and Lucasfilm Games. Together, we couldn't be more excited about what we'll be able to show you
I
in the
guess
future. All of us are, of course, huge Star Wars fans too. One of the nice parts about building a team to make a big Star Wars game is the ability to instantly bond with all the new people of your favorite aspects of Star Wars. We all have different Star Wars memorabilia behind us in every call, and it always sparks up a good conversation.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Very exciting stuff, and I'm definitely dying to see more of that one.
Thank you, Sid.
That game was
It'll be
released
some
like
time before
almost
we're ready to show
20
you
years
more,
ago, if
but
I
we're
remember
very
rightly,
excited about being able to
or
bring you more in
nearly.
the future.
All right, and that's it for our show. You can catch up with
Oh,
all
is
the
that
big
it?
news on
Oh, is that the end?
PlayStation.blog and check out all the trailers from tonight's PlayStation Showcase on YouTube. Thanks for watching.
Wow.
PlayStation.
All right, cool. I'm yeah. Thanks for dropping by though. My 23. I will probably be back a bit later. I'm gonna go for a walk. I think. Just do a bit of exercise. But that was good actually. I thought that was pretty good overall, man. Like even though like most of the games were sequels and ones we know about, I thought that actually the showcase was pretty good, man. Like it wasn't like one of the best things I've ever seen, but it was pretty solid there from Sony. I think like they had a pretty good lineup of mix of games, and that Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remaster was a big surprise as well. I think so yeah, that is definitely a that's definitely interested me, man. I'm definitely on getting what Gran Turismo 7, God of War, maybe we'll see. Horizon, maybe I'm not sure about that one, but Star Wars, the old, Knights of the Old Republic remake was a bit that's a real big surprise, man. I didn't expect that at all. It would have been cool to have some more original titles and to have some more Japanese type games, if you know what I mean. But otherwise, it's pretty solid, man. Pretty solid.
Well, I think that is going to do it here. Okay. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yeah. So I will catch you.
Newsway.
I'll catch you all a bit later.
Talk about the showing.
I'll probably be back streaming maybe a bit later. I'm just gonna go for a walk. But I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Yeah, see you in a bit, my 23.